Welcome to North Gateway Tire Field. It is the 6th game of the 2023 high school football season. It's featuring the Black and Green Brigade against the always rough and tough Barberton Magics here in Granger, Ohio, where we are looking to pull off another win. This is probably our toughest foe since we played those always rough and tough Hudson Explorers. Of course, Hudson took us down 35-21 earlier in the campaign. We'll see how this year fares for us. Hi, how are you? I wonder how you folks are doing at home, because this is going to be a fun one. I know my parents are going to be watching via the live stream tonight. They weren't able to make it tonight. Think I can hear the band, ladies and gentlemen. So we will work our way towards the band. Student section theme tonight going to be a green out to coincide with the green uniforms. There's the pride of Highland for you folks, right there. I hope you enjoyed this game tonight, my friends. Everyone going crazy as some of the kids are heading into the tunnel. That's got to be a thrill. I mean, once again, to those kids, those are celebrities. Those are celebrities. My goodness.
Hey, Tommy Tom.
Hi, Coach.
How are you?
All right, how are you? All right. You see the action right here. Of 23 and a half minutes. Hey, guys. They're too busy, but the band is also busy, folks.
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, we'll get you folks. As mentioned, my brother in the band, excuse me for 1 second, just need to clean up my lens. There we go, you got clear view. There they are in all their glory, featuring some special guests today. The 8th grade marching band. They will do Land of 1,000 as they typically do. My goodness. We got the Magics tonight. It's only right here in WHBW. Goal is to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the football season. Can we do that is a $1 million question. Hopefully the answer is yes. And if we don't, the goal is to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. 8th grade band having fun out here tonight. Everyone's having fun tonight. Yes, how are you? Hello, everybody. You gotta love the band, don't you? We pride ourselves in the pride of Highland, don't we? Always a blast, yes, sir. Who else is ready for tonight? Tommy Marin for WHBW. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, so you know the next time we go live. Rough one last Saturday, rough one last Tuesday. Not that rough last night. It resulted in a 1-1 tie. But there's one thing that can change, folks. It's that we could pull off a win over the Magics. The Magics will not make life easy tonight, as the Barberton Magics are very good at what they do. Last year when we played Barberton was a 35-0 shutout. Of course, Mr. Meyer was very happy last season. He had a lot of shutouts. To my surprise, Coach Meyer's defense, because keep in mind, he's the defensive coordinator. Of course, Coach Gibbons, the head coach of the Black and Green Brigade. But Mr. Meyer, as we will get the ball to kick off the game, Mr. Meyer has not had a shutout yet. Very rare to see that from a guy who really specializes and prides himself on good defense. And why not? He's got himself a dandy defense. Fans are looking forward to this. It's Friday night action. Who else is looking forward to what should be a dandy tonight? Pride of Highland Marching Band all done. But there's still a lot more excitement coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. Up will get you. As we are ready for some more action. The Magics are ready. The Barberton Magics cheerleaders having some fun out there. They do a good job, as our cheerleaders do. Everybody does a good job, don't they? That's just the magic of Friday night. Everyone has fun. Everyone does a dandy. It's just a whole lot of fun. Let's see where everybody is out here. The referees are talking right there. Have less than 20 minutes to go. Players are all kneeling down right there. Gonna take a break. Gonna talk things over. You can see there have been some stripes put on the helmets of some. That's of course if they do good on and off the field. Yep, I'll get you folks. Yeah.
What's your username on YouTube?
WHBW. Because I'm also Baldwin Wallace. Always nice to see the visiting fans enjoy the game. Mr. James, Mr. Taylor, are you looking forward to tonight?
Good. Looking forward to it. Can't
Tommy,
wait.
every night I look forward to it.
Same. I tell you, we got the Polar Bears tomorrow of Ohio Northern.
Ooh, you guys should win that one.
Yeah, I think so too.
I got faith in you.
We lost to Carroll.
I had a feeling that might happen, Tommy.
Same, they're on an 11-game winning streak against us. 11 games. Oh ye gods, that's horrible.
I asked about you today.
You did?
Yeah, your sister said, hey.
How do you lose 11 straight? What? You know what they say, it is what it is.
I mean, we're talking to most of the guys this year.
JCU, very good at what they do, as you know by now. We're good at what we do too, so don't worry, folks. Man, that is just frustrating to watch. Yeah, that's an 11-game winning streak for John Carroll against the good guys.
Oh, yeah?
It's really rough to watch.
That one not working every time, so if it's not...
It's not fun, but hopefully next year. But next year's at University Heights. Saturdays in Berea just hit different, as you know by now. We've got ourselves a brand out there. I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. The brand is always good. Saturday in Berea, which hits different compared to Saturdays elsewhere, like in Alliance and University Heights and Wilmington and Tiffin, just to name a few. Let's listen to Mr. Guthrie, the public address announcer. Let's listen.
Each time the Hornets score a touchdown from inside the red zone. That's from inside the 20-yard line. To win, you simply need to use your phone to scan the QR code from the Amherst Rocket Stadium. Text NGT Zone 22 to 844.
So you can let me open this, I'm sorry. Thanks. I'm not that strong. Looking right here. Try to be on your iPhone. No, Highland Library, I beg your pardon.
This week began with 3 other classes here. This weekend we're celebrating their reunion.
Oh, we're ready to get this up and running. Youth night everywhere, 8th grade band, youth cheer, youth players, youth everything. The system has to be good, ladies and gentlemen, because if it's not good, that's not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present your 2023 Pride of Highland Marching Band!
You watch any of this live content? Yeah. I will throw stuff out on the Facebook page. That picture of Buffalo Nick.
Well, 8 votes from my Twitter poll. If you don't follow us at WHBW Sports, BW does, Coach Hilbert does. But 8 votes, and as you can tell right there, all of them have said good guys will win tonight. Good omen? Who knows? What I do know is that the national anthem is ready to go in a minute. Of course, Mr. Marquette trying to tell him, no, don't go yet. It will be the choir doing it.
Middle School 2023 8th grade choir. These choir students will be performing the Star Spangled Banner for tonight's game. So please rise if you are able, and then cover for the singing of our national anthem.
All right. That was the 8th grade choir. Once again, we will play the alma mater. That was pretty impressive, I must say. I remember being part of the 8th grade band. That was a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. I remember my 8th grade band night. That was the night the Guardians came back against the Yankees in the playoffs. Remember that? Francisco Lindor's grand slam down the right field line. Were you at that game? My parents think I'm nuts when I say this, but 2016, 2017, much better than the late 90s. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember much of the 90s, so I can't, I know those teams were good, but...
Yeah, I know the Guardians were one of the most feared teams in the late 90s. Alma mater time, folks.
now, the high school band with the 8th grade band will join forces for a classic rock tune written in 1962 by Cannibal and the Headhunter. Is Land of 1,000 Dances.
Oh, yes, the 8th grade band. I love the 8th grade band. Always a lot of fun to be part of them. Always fun to be part of the Pride of Highland Marching Band. Highland against Barberton. Last time Barberton came rolling into town, it was a 28-21 win for the Magics. On a last-second touchdown, a methodical drive, a slow and methodical drive by those Magics, which gave them the lead and ultimately the win, of course, as the Black and Green Brigade try to pick up what would be our 5th win of the season, 4-1 on the campaign. Oh ye gods, we're more than halfway through the regular season, but we will be at least halfway through the season for sure. Or maybe perhaps halfway through the entire season if it ends, if the season ends after the first playoff week, or if we don't make the playoffs, but that is highly unlikely. Well, you see a lot of youth kids, a lot of people. That's one enormous tunnel, isn't it? You got that right there, and then you got all that. Woo! Everybody looking forward to tonight. It is a Friday night. You heard Mr. Guthrie say it best. Coach Gibbons is looking forward to this game. Class of 2003 here tonight. So there is that. 20-year reunion. Get out of the tunnel in a minute. You're not focused on the Magic, you're focused on the Hornets, of course. As Barberton gets set. We're still talking things over, I guess. But you see some of the coaches right there. They're ready to get this show on the road. The Magics 3-2. They are fresh off a 60-0 blowout over the Kent Roosevelt Rough Riders by a score of 60-0. My goodness, 60-0. Kent Roosevelt lost that game, so that kind of gets me a wee bit nervous. Here's my thing. If we win this game, I like our odds at the conference. Of course, Royal won't be easy. Let me assure you that. The Green Men are a good school, as are the Magics. Magics haven't lost at our house since the COVID season. When Barberton lost that game, rather. They were the only American Conference team we played that year because, keep in mind, obvious reasons were raging. Horrible pandemic, of course. Glad that nightmare is over because, I'll be honest, COVID wasn't fun. I'm pretty sure you all knew that by now, though. Thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. Thank you. Of course, Sunday is BW women's soccer game against number 2 in the country, Carnegie Mellon, at the George Finney Stadium, Trestle Field. Will we be able to pick up the win, or will it be a rough one for the Brown and Gold Brigade? Time will tell, folks. Time will tell. Bunch of kids are hyped up, and as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, these kids, these athletes, these high school students, they're celebrities to them. They're basically like celebrities. As we are ready to exit out. Wow, everyone can sense it now. We're about ready to exit. Tommy Turk with the American flag, Matt Syriak with the H. Coach Gibbons was 164 games, if I'm not mistaken. Is already looking for number 65. He's probably going to get it sometime sooner than later. Here they come, your Highland Hornets. Led by Mike Gibbons, 4-1 on the season. 9th season here at Highland. He has had himself quite the career. Had himself quite a dandy so far. Has not won a region championship. Hasn't won state championship, of course. That's easier said than done when you got schools like Central Catholic and Avon in the region. Of course, TCC now Division III Region 10. But Avon's still in our region. But I don't think that phases out Coach Gibbons very much. I believe Tony Gatto's the head coach of those Barberton Magics. At least he was the head coach last year and in years past. Mr. Gatto's had himself a fine time. The Magics are ready to exit. And you're going to hear it from our student section in a jiffy. There go the Magics out of the tunnel. Or maybe he won't. That's a little surprising. Thought we'd hear a chorus of boos, but am I surprised? No. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Who's winning this one?
We gotta win this game.
No. What's your bet?
28-1 good guys, or 21-14 good guys. All right, let's get this show on the road. Good guys will get the ball to start off this contest. So we'll see how that fares for us.
That's the wrong shirt, brother.
Yeah, it's the right shirt.
Bandwagon.
I'm not a bandwagon. Mr. Henry. Most people cannot appreciate Notre Dame, but why they cannot appreciate the Irish is beyond me. We'll go up top the press box for what should be a dandy of a football game. If we can get up the box. The good guys will get the ball, I believe, to start off this thing. Yep, we are getting the ball to start off this thing. Casey Miser, Matt Syriak. Set back deep to return this thing. We are ready to get this party started, aren't we, folks?
My wife
Tony Gatto is indeed their head coach, as I figured. Around 48 minutes of high school football, my friends. Looks like it is number 88, Cameron Walton, kicking this one off for Barberton. We got Casey and Matt set back to return this thing. It's gonna be fun, buckle up. That is Cameron Walton indeed. 48 minutes of high school action. Student section going nuts. Here we go. Hornets, Magics, opening kickoffs, the line drive. Trying to keep that one over the head of Matt Syriak, and Matt's a tall guy too. Peyton Jankis may stand at 5'9", but he has really proven all the critics wrong after they had some food week 1, but ever since then, no food for the critics. He's just had himself a dandy of a time in these last 4 games, leading us to victories by comfy amounts too. We start at the 20-yard line and shotgun set. Looks like good old Casey Miser going to be the running back on the right. It's going to be a keeper to kick off this game, and Peyton bullies his way forward for a gain of 4 yards, second down. Peyton's weapons include Casey Miser, Evan Grant, Matt Syriak, Johnny Silko, Tommy Shondell. As you see, Peyton rocking that number 2 that Aaron rocked 2 years ago for us when we made the regional semifinals. That was a phenomenal season. We're going to be in a pistol formation out here. Second down and 6 to go. 30 seconds through this thing. Going to be a handoff. Casey Miser, he's got a first down up to the 32, 33-yard line. Scary part about Casey Miser is that man is a sophomore. He's a sophomore. He stands at 6'1", 200. He is a workhorse. I mean, we were missing a guy like Luke Stiles heading into this season, but Mr. Miser has really done that. He has made us really have a good ground game. First down and 10 at the 33. And it's a keeper, no handoff right side, and Casey rather lucky enough to get 3 yards out of that. Just a gorgeous Friday night here. It is almost fall time, as you can tell by the fact that the trees are starting to lose leaves and the leaves are starting to turn yellowish red. Second down, 7 to go. Ball at the 38. Peyton lines up in a pistol set. Student section trying to make noise out here. As here's a handoff. Casey running up the middle. Casey down at the 40, 41-yard line. That'll make it a third down and 2. Was that number 74, Elijah McDougall on that stump? I think so. I have no clue what Barberton's student section is supposed to be tonight. They don't have that many people on their sign. I'm kind of surprised. Barberton has a good fan base. Magics have won 3 out of the last 5 contests between these two schools. But we have won 2 out of the last 3. Third down and 2. There's a bug right next to me. Handoff, Casey Miser right side, trying to beam to the outside, getting the first at the 45-yard line. Move those chains, that's right, folks. Number 2, Emmanuel Jefferson, 22 on the stop. First down and 10. We have not passed the ball at all today. We'll see if that changes here on first down and 10. Barberton's coaches to the right of me. Our coaches are to the left. Pistol formation. It will be a keeper. Peyton Jankis running and takes a slide to prevent the injury. Smart idea right there as he got about 6 yards. course, the Highland Hornets are on a mission from God to win Division II, Region 6, and maybe more. We'll see if the mission from God can continue as the season progresses. We've taken care of a lot of schools out there, a lot of good schools too.